Hello and welcome to A Cat in the Garden. Today Nutmeg and I have some plant mail, and it's not regular plant mail, it's not houseplants or anything, but it's some seeds for my garden. I didn't think I'd be buying seeds this time of year, but I've come to realize that fall is a very important time for gardening, and I did try to do like a seed unboxing outside before, but it was just too noisy out there, so we're gonna unbox them in here, you know, where it's quieter. Can kind of control the situation. Of course, I got both of my adorable cats with me. Luna is more excited about being here than Nutmeg, which is fine. Nutmeg's a little grumpy today. It's a little grumpy, he's a little high energy, but we're gonna go ahead and get them open. I'm very excited about these. I've been buying seeds nonstop for fall. I feel like I just don't stop buying seeds all year round. So I've got two packages. The first one is from my mom, actually, and the second one is from Botanical, which is the seed company owned by Epic Gardening, if you've heard of them, here on YouTube. So we're gonna go ahead and open the package from my mom first. She taped this like really well for it just being an envelope. Oh, she folded an envelope in half. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this open. I think I'm just gonna have to ruin the envelope. I love how Luna is just like perfectly halfway in the frame, but she's having a good time. She's having a great time. So got it open, just kind of had to cut through it, and we'll see what she sent me. My mom and I like to send each other seeds from our gardens if we grow one thing that the other doesn't grow. She left me this really cute note wishing you lots of tomatoes, love, Mom. That's cute. So, oh, these she left the paper towels in there. I don't know if she wrote down what they're called. Let's see. Oh, she did. Okay, so I can kind of put them in the thing. This is how my mom saves the seeds. So this is an Amish gold slicer. We'll just go ahead and situate the seeds later. Okay, see what this one is. Normally she sends them like in the packet, so this is a little different. This is a blueberry cherry tomato. So I might actually plant this one now for fall. I'm not gonna plant any slicers, but I am looking to have a bunch of cherry tomatoes this fall because my plants are looking a bit tired out there. And the last one here is an orange accordion. I did see this one. She sent me pictures of it and it's really pretty, and she said it was super tasty too, but it didn't have a ton of seeds. So I think that was from several tomatoes. So those are all the ones from my mom. We're gonna go ahead and get to the ones from Botanical Interests. So this one I think I can just rip. Yeah. Oh, we might have to cut a little bit. That's okay. Just takes an extra second. Okay, so the first thing is the invoice. I ordered 4 different packets of seeds for $12.96. It had free shipping because I used the Labor Day sale, which was nice, even though shipping probably isn't too expensive for seeds. Cute little thank you note. Okay, so let's see what we've got. The first one is one that I'm really excited to try. I've never grown anything like this before, and that is a determinate tomato. So with determinates, they grow up to a certain size. You don't need to really trellis them. They grow up to that size and they produce all of their tomatoes at once. I feel like this is gonna be the perfect fall tomato. So we're gonna do a test run this year, and then hopefully next year I'll be able to grow a lot of them. This one I think was a pretty early one. Yeah, 55 days until you get tomatoes. That's pretty early as far as tomatoes are concerned. Most of your indeterminate varieties are like 75 to 80 days. The next one that I got is a little gherkin. So these you can use to make cornichons if you've ever seen them on charcuterie boards or things like that. I love cornichons so much. So I'm really excited to have like a little baby gherkin that I can then pickle and make cornichons. So this one is also pretty early, 60 days. So I might have some time to grow it now if I wanted to, but I also might save it until the spring when I have more time and more space for summer crops. Next two are ones that are really easy to grow in the winter, and that is going to be first a French breakfast radish. After I did successfully have a radish grow in this Texas heat, I thought, well, you know what, let's just try other radishes. I really like the look of these, so I'm pretty excited to grow a radish like this. Hopefully it will grow pretty well in the winter climate that we have here that's pretty warm. This one says it is 28 days until it's ready to harvest, and it is frost tolerant as most root crops are. So I think it'll be a really easy plant. Just put one here, put one there. They don't get too big, and just a nice filler in the garden that you can eat also. It's nice to have fillers that you can actually eat. And lastly, I ordered broccoli rabe. I'm pretty excited about this. I had some issues growing like the full head broccoli and cauliflower last year. Just didn't really work out for me. We have very, very warm winters here in Texas. So what we'll do is we'll have some like lower temps for a while, 40s, 50s, and then we'll have a week straight in the 70s, maybe even 80s. And it just goes back and forth all winter long. It's not really the best weather for trying to get a really nice big cauliflower or broccoli. So these don't really have to head up very big. They're kind of like the broccolini. So I think that they'll do a lot better here. And if they do well, I'm just gonna grow them instead. I'm not gonna waste my time in this climate on things that aren't gonna grow well. So that is broccoli rabe. And the last thing that I got was this little seed starting guide. I've never seen one of these from Botanical Interest before. Okay, so it just kind of shows off like what's going on a packet of seeds, kind of the things that you need to look for, the important information, and things like that. So that's kind of cute. I mean, I mostly know what I'm doing with starting seeds, but it's really nice. There's a lot of beginner gardeners out there, especially after the pandemic, so it's just something nice to have. All right, that is it for this seed unboxing. I'm gonna go ahead and get these seeds planted in my garden straight away. I'm running out of time to get them in the ground ready to go before our first frost. I still have a couple of months, but I really want to get these plants mature. I want to have a really nice harvest when that ideal time hits. So I need to get it moving. I only have a few sprouts out there, but we're planting more seeds weekly. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, how I want to lay out the garden, things like that. And of course, every time I go shopping for seeds, I just find more. I was only supposed to order this. This is the only one that I really wanted. And then I found 3 other packs of seeds that I wanted. That's just how it goes. But luckily, they're pretty inexpensive. Most seed packets range from $2 to $4. So I think it's a nice habit to have, is getting more seeds. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give us a thumbs up down below and subscribe so you don't miss anything from me and Nutmeg here on the channel. Thanks again, and we will catch you in the next one.